you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music, hanging out in Nashville with an amazing artist, one of my favorite singer-songwriters anywhere, not just in Nashville, Maggie Rose.
Marty, thanks for having me. Hi, guys.
All right, Maggie Rose, new album is No One Gets Out Alive. I'm a big fan. I think the album is awesome. Congrats on the future success, current success, the record deal. Check out the album, you guys, and then also a tour that's about to start up where you're going to be going around everywhere in the U.S.?
Everywhere in the U.S. We've only announced the first leg of the tour, which is East Coast, Southeast, and that takes us all the way to September, and then more dates are coming soon. So we're going everywhere. All the dates are on MaggieRosemusic.com, so we'd love to see you guys there.
What's the professional break that happens for you?
I met Tommy Mottola, and I was writing original songs, and he liked those songs and helped facilitate my move to Nashville by connecting me with James Stroud.
Where did he hear you?
I had a family friend who was investing in my career in the beginning, and I was playing with a Bruce Springsteen tribute band, and they're like still the hardest working band that I know. The lead singer just passed away, and he taught me so much about performing and the power stance, and you're playing at a Jersey Shore bar. These are the things that matter, not about what you're wearing, not about how perfect your pitch is. It's about connecting. So I attribute so much to that, but I was writing original songs, cut some demos with them. Tom Natelli, this guy who was investing in me, said, "You need to hear this girl." And he relented and called me when I was on my way to class, freshman year of college, and was like, "I'm inviting you to come sing some of these songs I keep hearing about at my office in Manhattan that was above Bergdorf's." And I just was like, okay. 2 weeks later, was performing for him. He just asked me point blank, "What do you want to do?" I was like, "Well, I'm majoring in vocal performance. I want to move to Nashville. I want to do this professionally. Like, let's skip through this dog and pony show of like leveraging a degree to go do this. I want to go write songs." And I was in Nashville in January, and this was around Thanksgiving when I was talking to Tommy.
And
so
you've been in Nashville ever since?
16 years, yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Nice work.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't need a golden ticket. Be part of the club 'cause I'm already in it. And anywhere I land, I'll stick it. Maybe it's a dream, but for me, I live it. Keep my head high, can't get by. You ain't gonna hold me down, so don't try. You know I'm gonna fight. I'll be sneaking up on you in no time. Please, 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 underestimate me. Oh, bet you think you got my number. By all means, judge me by my cover, 'cause it sure don't look like trouble. Bet against me and you're gonna lose double. Don't be surprised when you see I had these aces on my seat the whole time. Please, 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 underestimate me. Yeah. Oh, please, 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 underestimate me. Hey, hey, hey.
I love that one too. The album is awesome.
Thank
Like,
you.
I'm really stoked. So you got a record deal.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're a very seasoned professional at this point. So for you to take a record deal means that it's the right deal for you.
I wasn't thinking that my home was going to be
A
a
label.
label on Music Row, especially after the record we had made, after everything that I've seen over the last 16 years. And it was really nice to be proven wrong for once.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah.
it was nice to be like, okay, maybe I need to check myself. I was a little jaded about that.
It
Because
must be nice to be a pessimist.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
It's a lyric.
Oh.
Mhm.
Because even in that rare of a situation where you feel like you've been fully embraced by a label that, to my understanding, was not necessarily operating in that same stream as what I was doing, they didn't ask me to go write for another single. They didn't ask me to consider resequencing the songs. They helped me with resources behind like putting the artwork together and realizing the music visually in a way that I think
Did
was
they
really
set
important.
up those photo shoots for you?
Yes, yeah. And they just kind of understood that I was going for this Laurel Canyon kind of organic, introspective vibe. I love Tapestry, Carole King. I love how unstyled that cover of her album is. There's also a focus visually to the fact that a lot of these songs started from a really lonely place. I was writing in a way that was different from previous projects where just because the logistics of what was going on, it was an isolating time. So these songs are inherently more introspective because of that.
Do you prefer co-writing?
I do. I pretty much always co-write because I think it's one of the reasons you live in Nashville. You want to be surrounded by great musicians. And then there's also just a legitimizing factor to either writing with a really close friend or sometimes writing with a very talented, almost stranger, knowing that you're writing something that is going to be resonant with a larger audience. It's been a really wonderful process to be able to have that collaborative spirit on these records that I've done in the past. But with this, a lot of that collaboration really came in the form of the tracking, you know? Like
So-
I had a core group of writers that wasn't super large, but like, you know, Natalie Hemby and Sunny Sweeney and I wrote the title track, No One Gets Out Alive.
I was just gonna bring that song up. You know, I've listened to the record a bunch and then also watched you perform that. And that's another standout, I think, too. Is that why you named the album after it? Just like one of your like powerful songs for
Yeah,
you?
I think so. And I feel like also the album's
It's got
titles,
like
it's a little provocative because it sounds dark, like no one gets out alive, that's scary, but really the song is about the urgency of being alive and how
Exactly.
beautiful that is. And I felt like this whole album was about swinging for the fences and like moving on from things that were holding me back, of, you know, my own making or whatever, the industry, friendships, all that, and being grateful for the ability to do that.
By the house, visit Rome, wear the dress that stops the show, don't you know? No one gets out alive. Call the boy, ask the girl, have no regrets when you leave this world, 'cause you know no one gets out alive. Stay a while here on the swing, let's pretend we'll always be together. There's no way that we could know when we'll go where all things go forever. I'm gonna hope for better. Watch the sky from the hill. Do what you can to make time stand still, 'cause you know no one gets out alive. Bring the wine and stay up late. Let's pretend we'll always be together. There's no way that we could know when we'll go where all things go forever. I'm gonna hope for better.
With No One Gets Out Alive, there's a Beatles vibe to it.
For sure.
And I can say exactly one thing, because I hadn't learned the song, but now that I played it with you, well, obviously you... So they were the first ones to really, in pop music, to take that 4-chord. If you're in the key of A, you have this 4-chord, and in Nashville, they'll call it the 4-chord. But the Beatles were the first ones to take that 4-chord and then make it minor to add that extra tension to the one. And now everyone has done it. I mean, it's not just the Beatles, but when you hear that, and really I'd say specifically Paul McCartney, actually.
Yeah.
Because on Yesterday he does that. In My Life, they do it. It's that tension from a 4-chord. You have another chromatic in your other song. And
There's also a walk up on No One Gets Out Alive to that bridge.
Yeah.
When we kind of modulate to that. Also, it's worth noting that during pandemic, I had this old keyboard in my shed, and I was like, all right, it's time to learn piano. And of course, those were all the songs that I was trying to focus on learning. So I feel like that chord progression or just those patterns were definitely showing up in my writing because of just that new outlet of
well, I love
piano. Yeah.
That's so great.
Let's do Under the Sun.
All right.
This is like the happiest sad song you'll ever hear. I wrote it with Gina Charlotte Sands and John Santana. They're so talented.
Same house, same floors, same problems as before. I tried to see all the possibilities. Well, it must be easy always being a pessimist, 'cause you won't feel broken holding hope like the rest of us. If there's nothing new for us under the sun, if we can undo all the damage we've done, guess we're gonna lose before we even begun. Guess there's nothing new for us under the sun. You shot us down right before we left the ground. How far we go, well, it's something that we'll never know. And it must be easy always being a pessimist, 'cause you won't feel broken holding hope like the rest of us. The rest of us, if there's nothing new for us under the sun, if we can undo all the damage we've done, nothing left to prove but you grabbing your guns and pointing it at everyone. You say that you're hurt, but you don't want to change. You're scared it's getting worse, so you push me away. Guess we're gonna lose before we even begun. Guess there's nothing new for us under the sun. Ooh, yeah, we burned up, yeah, we burned out. Ooh, and it's too late for us now.
Yeah.
Surprised you with all the sorts of stops.
I loved it. I loved it. That's on the new album.
That's correct. Yeah,
Okay.
No One Gets Out Alive.
No One Gets Out Alive. So is that available at all CD stores?
All CD stores, yes.
So I've seen you with this guitar a bunch. It's a Gibson. I know we both have working relationships
Yes.
with them, right?
Right. This isn't a vintage Gibson, but it's a Hummingbird, and I believe I got this in 2018. I played a J200 before, but it was a little overwhelming for my frame.
Yeah.
Emmy Lou does it somehow, and I don't know, I think she's smaller than me, but they gave me this beautiful Gibson. They even provided a little relief for me with the bridge and the fretboard.
Nice.
But I love it. I wrote so much of the record on this guitar.
So you bring this with you everywhere?
Everywhere. Yeah.
Nice.
She's gone to many different countries with me,
Different air pressures.
different
and
air pressures,
climates.
and she's really hung in there, and she doesn't slip when I'm playing.
Hummingbird for a songbird.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's nice. All right. Just want to thank Maggie Rose again. You guys support her. Check out the links below for the album, the tour dates. Go see her live. Enjoy. And thank you again for coming.
Thank you, Marty.
Thank you.
You're the best.
If there's nothing new for us under the sun, if we can undo all the damage we've done, guess we're gonna lose before we even begun. Guess there's nothing new for us under the sun. You say that you're hurt, but you don't want to change. You're scared it's getting worse, so you push me away. Guess we're gonna lose before we even begun. Guess there's nothing new for us under the sun. Ooh, yeah, we burned up, yeah, we burned out. Ooh, and it's too late for us now. Ooh, under the sun, yeah, there's nothing new. Under the sun, under the sun. Yeah, Marty.